Everyone, good day, Professor Armstrong. My name is Mianqing Song, a first-year elementary student in chemical engineering and applied chemistry. And in this presentation, I will evaluate my midterm critical review with the critical review scoring rubric and also summarize my key learnings with real-world case studies. So I'd like to start my critical CR1 paper right now, and on the left is my CR1 paper document, and on the right is the critical review rubric. So for part A, the problem, issue, and topic, the main focus of my report was to examine the innovation beyond R&D in phasing its role in business transformation, process management, and quality assurance. And I started by defining the innovation as a structured process integrating strategy leadership, digital transformation, and organizational adaptability. So regarding the assumptions, I initially assumed that the technological advancements drive business transformation, but after studying the innovation definition models, I realized that the organizational culture and structured management play a more significant role. However, I think that my scope was quite broad, which covering multiple innovation aspects, and a more focused approach could have strengthened clarity. So therefore, I like to put a 3.5 in this part, since my paper clearly defined the problems and assumptions, but narrowing the scope would improve the clarity. So for part B, the analysis of problem, issue, topic investigation, I follow the structured methodology, which is identifying the key takeaways from module 1 to 6, providing real-world applications from industry case studies, examining business successes and failures in innovation management, and also concluding with practical applications for career development. This structured approach ensures a logical flow throughout my paper. However, I think that some sections had deeper analysis than others, so which leading to an imbalance in depth across different themes. And regarding the alternative point of view, I compare the Google's open innovation culture with Kodak's failure to digital photography, showcase the importance of organizational adaptability. While I synthesized multiple viewpoints, my report did not deeply engage with opposing arguments, which could have further strengthened my analysis. So therefore, I like to put a 3.5 out of 4 since my paper's strong structures and methodology, but could include more counter-arguments to alternative perspectives. So for the credibility of resources throughout the material, my report utilized sources from lecture materials and academic references, and also industry case studies from Apple, Google, Alibaba, and Xingdong. So while my paper was well supported by the industry evidence, I recognize that I relied more on case studies than on peer-reviewed academic literature. And integrating more theoretical references and expert perspectives would provide a stronger academic foundation. So therefore, I could put a 3.5 out of 4 since my paper was well supported by industry sources, but more peer-reviewed references would increase the credibility of the whole report. So for part D, the conclusion and problem solution. Each module of my paper was concluded with summarized key takeaways, practical applications for business transformation, and also process optimization insights for QA engineering. However, I found it challenging to prioritize the most critical insights, leading to some conclusions being weighted equally instead of emphasizing the most impactful takeaways. And additionally, while I address the limitations of business transformation frameworks, I could have further explored how these limitations influence the real-world applications. And regarding the integration, my report connected the process management, innovation frameworks, and digital transformation, but I could have done more to bridge the theoretical insights with the practical applications. So therefore, I'd also like to put a 3.5 out of 4 here, since well-structured conclusions, but improving prioritization and emphasizing key takeaways would strengthen the impact. So for part E, the creativity, I think my paper took a personal and analytical approach presenting innovation through the lens of a QA engineering in chemical-related industry. And I express that I aim to apply the innovation principles to quality assurance, demonstrating that QA is not just about the product testing, but also about fostering continuous innovation. And additionally, I integrated the real-world case studies rather than just rely on theoretical concepts, making my review practically applicable. However, I could have enhanced creativity by exploring less conventional examples of innovation management beyond well-known case studies. I like to put a 3.5 out of 4 here, since my paper is engaging and original, but could explore less conventional innovation strategies. And for part F, which related to communication and adaptation to audience, I structured my report to be clear, logical, and well organized, ensuring that my analysis was accessible and applicable to both business and engineering fields. However, some sections were overly detailed. I think a more conscious writing style could have improved the clarity. And regarding the risk-taking, I challenged the common misconceptions about innovation. I recognized that I could have included more counter-arguments and perspectives from the innovation scholars, which would have added depth to my analysis. So therefore, also I like to put a 3.5 out of 4 here, since my paper is well structured, but a more conscious approach and deeper engagement with counter-arguments would improve the communication. So I think the overall score I would give to my paper is 3.5 out of 4, since my report was structured, insightful, and supported by industrial case studies, but I can still improve the paper by integrating more academic research, deepening the counter-arguments, and also refining my conclusions. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching.